The rhythmic clatter of the train against the tracks provided a steady backdrop to the muted conversations within the dimly lit carriage. The atmosphere was charged with an air of excitement as strangers engaged in a murder mystery-themed train ride. Little did we know that the thin line between fiction and reality was about to be obliterated. I watched the characters play out their scripted roles, their exaggerated gestures and dramatic exchanges capturing the attention of the passengers. As the evening wore on, the shadows deepened, casting an eerie glow over the faux detective and his suspects. The tension heightened with each passing moment, but it was all in good fun, until it wasn't. A blood-curdling scream pierced the air, shattering the illusion of the theatrical performance. Panic set in as the passengers realized this was no longer part of the act. We stumbled out of our seats, desperate to comprehend the horrifying reality unfolding before us. There, in the center of the carriage, lay a lifeless body, the victim of a genuine crime. The train, now a vessel of fear and suspicion, hurtled through the night. Whispers of speculation and accusation circulated among the shaken passengers. The once playful atmosphere had transformed into a chilling tableau of uncertainty. I found myself drawn into the unfolding mystery, unable to escape the clutches of the grim reality. As the self-appointed detective questioned witnesses and gathered clues, a sinister thought crept into my mind, an unsettling realization that the killer might be among us. Paranoia gripped the train, and trust eroded with each passing minute. I observed the fear in the eyes of my fellow passengers, their accusing glances lingering on one another. The train's monotonous rhythm seemed to mock our desperate search for the truth. In the confined space, suspicions festered like a poison, seeping into the minds of everyone aboard. I, too, became a subject of scrutiny, as if the shadows had whispered my name in hushed tones. The revelation, when it came, was as shocking as the initial scream that had shattered our illusions. The detective pointed an accusatory finger, exposing the killer in our midst. However, the satisfaction of justice served was tainted by a lingering doubt, the unsettling notion that the murderer might have been closer than anyone dared to acknowledge. As the train finally screeched to a halt, I felt the weight of the unspoken accusation hanging in the air. The once lively characters now disembarked with solemn expressions, haunted by the events that had unfolded. The open-ended conclusion left room for doubt, and I couldn't escape the nagging suspicion that the true killer had managed to blend seamlessly into the crowd, perhaps even disguising themselves as a mere spectator. In the eerie silence that followed, the line between reality and fiction blurred once more, leaving me with a disconcerting sense that the story was far from over, that the unraveling mystery had merely shifted its stage, with the shadows of suspicion trailing closely behind.